continue with yesterday's class. So yesterday we covered about Prim's algorithm and Kruskal algorithm. Today we'll continue with the Dijistra's algorithm. Okay. Today we'll continue with that Dijistra's algorithm. Again, it is very quite similar to our Prim's and Kruskal algorithm. Okay. The main purpose of Dijistra's algorithm is to find single source shortest path. Means they will give one graph. In that graph, we need to take one particular vertex as a source vertex. From that vertex, we need to find the minimum distance to the particular destination vertex. Okay, from source to destination, whichever the source I will choose, from that source and whichever the destination I will choose, from that source to that destination, what will be my minimum distance path? That is what we are going to find by using the Dijistra's algorithm. Okay, that's what to find the single source shortest path. Okay, so shortest path problem, that is what here it will be given a connected directed graph. This is very important. Given a connected directed graph, okay, where there will be directions in a graph with non-negative weights. That is also very important. Non-negative weights on the edges and a root vertex R. Okay, for each vertex X, a directed path. Okay, a directed path, that is what we say as P of X from R to X, so that sum of the weights on the edges in the path P of X is small as possible. Okay, means for example, if I take in this particular graph, if I choose my A as a source, I need to find what is the shortest distance between A to B, what is the shortest distance between A to F, what is the shortest distance between A to C, what is the shortest distance between A to D, what is the shortest distance between A to E. That is what single source shortest path means. Here my source will be only single. Okay, either you can choose A or you can choose B as my source, or you can choose anyone as your source. And kindly remember, whichever source you choose, from that source remaining all will become the destinations. Okay, once I apply a Dijkstra algorithm to this particular graph, so I'm going to find the shortest distance between A to B. If I choose A as my source, I'm going to find the shortest. What is the shortest distance between A to B? What is the shortest distance between A to C? What is the shortest distance between A to F? What is the shortest distance between A to D? What is the shortest distance between A to E? If I choose A as my source. That's why this particular algorithm is called as to find single source shortest path. Single source will be one and remaining all will become the destination. Okay, and the path, whatever the path will select. Okay, for example, if this A to C, okay, then I'm going to select the path A to B and B to C will be called as P of X. Okay, so this will be my X, this will be my source. So A will be my source and C will be my destination, and P of X will be this path, that is A to B, B to C. Okay, this is how the Dijkstra algorithm works. Kindly remember, the main purpose of Dijkstra algorithm is to find the single source shortest path. Means only one will be a source, remaining all will become the destinations. Okay. Later I'll explain this algorithm. Okay. First, this was being funded by one particular computer scientist known as Edzer Dijkstra in the year 1959, and it solves the single source shortest path problem for a graph with non-negative edge. That is very important. Here we are not allowed to give any negative weights to the edges. All the weights needs to be positive. Okay, so this algorithm is often used in routing. Okay, in network we'll have the routers, right? In that routers we are going to use this Dijkstra algorithm. Okay, first we'll solve the problem and then we'll come back to see the explanation of this algorithm. Okay, so how we're going to solve the problem is, so the method is what we follow. Okay, stage one. In stage one, what we do is a greedy algorithm computes the shortest distance from source to all other nodes in the graph and saves the data structure. Means it is going to compute the shortest distance from source to remaining all destinations and this path. Okay, for example, as I said, if I'm going to find the shortest path from A to C, then this A to B and B to C is going to be stored in our data structure. 8, 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, this is how the stage 1 goes. Then stage 2. So uses the data structure for finding the shortest path from source to any vertex V. Okay, so how it uses data structure here. At each step and for every vertex X, keep the track of distance dx and the directed path, okay, P of X from a root vertex, okay, from a root to vertex, from a root to vertex X of length d of X. Okay, so that is what. Scan first from the root and take initial path, that is P of Rx equal to Rx with a D of X equal to W of Rx when Rx is an edge and D of X equal to infinity when Rx is not a edge. Okay, so that's what the same. First we'll solve the problem, then you'll get the things clearly. As I said, this is very quite similar to our Prim's and Kruskal algorithm. Okay, a little bit changes I need to do. Okay, first they will give a graph like this. Then I need to find length dv of shortest path from source S to other vertices V and pennulate vertex PV for every vertex in V. Nothing but you don't worry about all these things. I'll say how to do this. For every vertex, I need to find a distance. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಗೂ ನಾನು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೇನೆ, DA, DB, DC, DD, DE, DF means the distance to the vertex A. DA andre the distance to the vertex A. DB andre the distance to the vertex B. DF andre the distance to the vertex F. Similarly like that. Okay, all the distance you write like this: DA, DB, DC, DD, DE, DF. Like this, we need to write all the distance. Then similarly, we need to write the paths. Okay, so we need to write the paths. That's why PA means the path, okay, from A to A. PB means the path from A to B. PC means the path from A to C. PD means the path from A to D. PE means the path from A to E. Excuse me. PF means the path from A to F. Okay, why I am making A as a source here means I took the A as a source. That's why the distance from A to A will be 0. That's why DA will be initially 0. Remaining all distance to B is infinity, distance to C is infinity, distance to D is infinity, distance to E is infinity, distance to F is infinity. Similarly, all the paths will be null. Okay, initially all the paths will be null and all the distances will be null apart from A, because A to A obviously the distance will be 0. Okay, why I made this as a 0 means I chosen A as my source. That's why the distance from source to source will be always 0. That's why this will be 0. Okay, next I will continue. Here also we need to maintain the 4 columns. The first column will contain the what all the vertices I am going to include. The second column will contain the remaining vertices. Okay, remaining vertices. The third column will contain the respective distance and respective path. Okay, the distance of that particular vertex and which path that vertex is, okay, leading. That path is going to be written in the third column, and the fourth column is the respective graph. Okay, the respective graph. Okay. So we'll take the same graph which we took yesterday. As I said, initially I'm making A as my source. So source, that's why. So here my distance will be 0. Okay, and there won't be any intermediate vertex because A to A will be 0. That's why I'll take as 0, and remaining all I need to write. So remaining all means B, C, D, E, F. B, C, D, E, F. Okay, remaining all I need to write. And also, as I said, okay, the vertex which are directly reachable from A. ಯಾವ್ದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇದೆ, ಬಿ ಇದೆ, ಎಫ್ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇ. Okay, the directly reachable vertices are B, F and E. So you don't worry about C and D right now. C and D ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಇರೋದು ಬಿ, ಎಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವು ಮೂರು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿದು, ಎಫ್ದು, ಇದು. Okay, so what is the distance from A to B is 3. Okay, 3 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. From A to B, that is what? From A to B, the distance is 3. Similarly, what is the distance from A to F? 5. You update that one. Okay, A to F will be 5. Okay, then what is the distance from A to E? That is 6. You update that one here. A to E, that will be 6. Okay, and remaining thing, I don't know the intermediate vertex also, and I don't know the distance because these C and D are not directly, okay, or not directly reachable from A. That's why don't worry about right now. In this stage, don't worry about C and D. Now, come to this particular thing, okay, where I need to update the distance and I need to update the path vertex. Okay. So initially, DA is 0. The path to the vertex A will be A to A. That's why I'll write A here. Okay, and then the distance to the B is 3. From here I came to know the distance to the B from A will be 3. That's why I'll write DB as 3. What is that path? Which path it is choosing? That is A to B. That's why PB is equal to A comma B. So this is, okay, the path B vertex is choosing AB. Similarly, I don't know about the distance to C. I don't know about the distance to D right now. That's why that will be null. Infinity. And also I don't know the path to C and I don't know the path to D. That why that will be null. That's why. Okay. Then the distance to E is 6, as I know from this. That's why D is equal to 6. I will write. The distance to F will be 5. From here I will come to know. That's why I'll write DF equal to 5. And the path to E and the path to F is obviously the path to F is AF, the path to E is AE. That is what I'm going to write. A comma E, A comma F. Okay. Now, out of these things, which will be my minimum distance I need to pick? Obviously, okay, that is A to B with the distance 3 will be my minimum out of all these things. That's why I will choose A to B with the distance 3. Okay. Now, I will bring that one to this, okay, selected vertex, that is BA comma 3. This one I will bring here. Okay. So the tricky part is now I gone to B. Okay, means I moved from A to B. Now again, just see which are the adjacent vertex to B. You don't worry about the remaining vertex. Okay. ಬೇರೆ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಬಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಇವೆ ಅದರಷ್ಟರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಪ್ರತಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. In every step, you need to worry about only the edges which are directly reachable. Okay, kindly remember. Okay, B ಗೆ directly reachable ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದಿದೆ? ಈಗ A ಇದೆ, F ಇದೆ, C ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು A ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಲ್ಲ ಈಗ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಾನು A ನ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಿ B ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ A ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? F and C. Okay, so F and C ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದನ್ನ F and C ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾ, ಸೊ ಈಗ C ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ, C ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ C, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ ನಾನು C ಗೆ ಥ್ರೂ B ನೇ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಐ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ B, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಥ್ರೂ B ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸಿ ಗೆ ಥ್ರೂ ಬಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ 3 plus 1. Okay, 3 plus 1. That's why I'll write C through B 3 plus 1. Okay. Similarly, next ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಎಫ್ ಅದ್ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಸೊ ಎಫ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು A,5 ಇತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, A,5 ಥ್ರೂ ಬಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ 3 plus 4, ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ 4 plus 3 will be 7, whereas minimum ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 5 ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ವೋಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ 3 plus 4 ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, that will become 7. Okay, I need to update only when if I get minimum distances. Don't update if you are getting larger distances. Okay, currently 5 is the distance, so 5 idrene ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. If I update this one, that is 4 plus 3 7, then it will give the wrong solution, because I'm going to find the shortest distance from source to destination. That's why I updated only this one. Okay, so now once I update this, kindly update all the distances and path. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಾತ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಕಮ್ how I will update. Okay, so DA will be 0, DV will be 3 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಪಾತ್ ಇದು A ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾತ್ ಇದು AB ಇರುತ್ತೆ. DC will be 4, ಅಂದ್ರೆ distance to C from A will be 4. How come? Here you know. Okay, A to B will be 3, B to C will be 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, 4 3 plus 1 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is what DC will be 4. And what is the path it is following? Okay, what is the path it is following? A to B, B to C it is following. That's why. Okay, that's why the path is A to B and then B to C. That's why A comma B, B comma C. Whereas D infinity, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ D ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, it is not directly reachable to B. That's why D ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. F ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯೂಶುವಲಿ F ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಥ್ರೂ ಬಿ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ 7 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 5 ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೋತೇನೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಚೂಸ್ ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಒನ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಒನ್? ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ B,4. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ selected vertices. Okay, selected vertices if ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then your okay, so you chosen this one. ಯಾವ್ದು choose ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ? A to B, B to C will be 4. That is what the selected now. ಅಂದ್ರೆ A to C 4 ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಈಗ that is what B,4. Okay, so now again, now you came to which vertex? C vertex ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಸಿ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸಿ ಗೆ? ಎಫ್, ಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ಯಾವ್ದು? ಎಫ್, ಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಯು ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿ, ಎಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ಬಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ ನಾನು ಬಿ ವರಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬಿ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವರಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎಫ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಎಫ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈ ಮುಟ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೀಚಬಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟಚ್ ಇ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ ವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಕಮ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಇಂದ ಡಿ ಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್? 6 plus 1 plus 3. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ 6 plus 4. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ you know that from A to C the minimum distance is 4. From C to D it will be 6. So 6 plus 4. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ 6 plus 4 ಬರೀತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, this is the only minimum distance. ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, that's why that is 6 plus 4. So like this I will update the D. Then I need to worry about F. Okay, ಈಗ F ಗೆ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ C ಕಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ C ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್? ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 4 plus 1 plus 3. 4 plus 4 8. That 8 is lesser than 5 or greater than 5. So obviously 8 is lesser than 5. That's why I cannot update the here. ನಾನು ಎಫ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಐ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. That's why. Okay, so I won't update, I will leave that. Then again I will find the minimum in this. Minimum yaudide? C comma 10 no, A comma 6, A comma 5. Obviously f of A comma will be minimum. That's why I will choose this one. Okay, then select ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ I need to write the graph AF edge and with the weight 5. Okay, and update now. Respective distance and update ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, respective paths and update ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so ಯಾವುದನ್ನ update ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಈಗ? So DF. Okay, DF. Okay, now in this A will be, DA will be 0, DB will be 3, DC ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, DD. Okay, the distance to D vertex will be 10. That is what ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೊಸ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆನಲ್ಲ ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಪಾತ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಅದು? A to B, B to C, C to D. How come? You can observe here A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay, A to B, B to C, C to D. That is how. Okay, then D will remain same and DF will remain same, but I selected the minimum one. That is what the distance to F is 5. This is what I selected. Okay, then again once I selected F A comma 5, okay, then I need to update the D and E. Okay, D and E. So D and E update ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ through F. ನೋಡಿ F ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ? ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಇದೆ. A B C D E ಅಷ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. A ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, B ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, C ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಮೂರು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಇ. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಕೆನ್ ಐ ಡೂ ಎನಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ? ನೋಡಿ, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಫ್, ಸಿ ಬದಲು ಎಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 6 ಬರ್ತೇನೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರೋದಾದ್ರೆ 5 + 4 9, 9 + 1 10, 10 + 13 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ existing is 10. Okay, that's why I want to make this will I will keep the same. Similarly, E ge right now the distance is 6. Through F ನಾನು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕಡಿಮೆಗೆ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? No, I cannot. 5 + 2 will be 7, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು 6 ಇದೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ 4 + 2, okay, 4 + 2 6 + 3 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So I cannot update. Same error. And then there is no updation here. Kindly, okay, select the minimum. Which one is the minimum here? Okay, so that's what A comma 6 will be minimum. You choose that one and you bring that one to this selected vertex. And again, when you come to E, okay, repeat the same procedure. Can you find any minimum distance? No, we cannot find any minimum distance. That's why this D C comma 10 will remain same. So at the end here, I need to select the last one, that is D C comma 10. Okay, so here algorithm will stop because I reached all the vertices. Okay, so see, so first initially it given what is the minimum distance between A to B, that is 3. Then it is given minimum distance between A to C, that is 4. Okay, that is what DC, the distance from A to C will be 4. The path it is chosen is A to B, B to C. Then it is given the minimum distance from A to F, that is 5. The path chosen is direct path I have from A to F. The path will be A to F. Then A to E, the minimum distance will be 6. The path chosen is AE. Similarly, A to D, the minimum distance will be 10. The path chosen is A to B, B to C, C to D. That is how. Okay, A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay. So this is how the Dijkstra algorithm will work. Okay, kindly remember. Okay, so the algorithm will goes like this. So what they do in algorithm is they go with the insert and decrease functions. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ insert and decrease functions ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. So what they do is they are going to take one array. Okay, they are going to take one array. ಆ array ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು number of vertices ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು size ಒಂದು array ತಗೋತಾರೆ. Okay, for example in this graph how many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertices ಇದೆ. 6 vertices ಒಂದು, okay, they will take one particular array 6 with the size 6. Okay. So that is what the input ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ weighted connected graph G ಮತ್ತೆ source ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ನಾನು. Okay, connected graph G ಮತ್ತೆ source ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು? It will find the length dv of the shortest path from S to V. S ಅಂದ್ರೆ source vertex, V ಅಂದ್ರೆ destination vertex, and its okay penultimate vertex PV ಅಂದ್ರೆ parent vertex ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ವಿ like this. What is this path? Okay, A to B. The B's parent vertex is A. Similarly, C's parent vertex is B. Like that. Okay, it will find. Then initialize that particular priority queue. For every vertex V in V, ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ತಗೋತೇನೆ, ಪಾತ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಲ್ ತಗೋತೇನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಾತು ನಲ್. Like that I will do. Okay. And insert Q, V, dv means initialize vertex priority in priority queue. Andre I'm going to take one queue as a priority queue. And in that, initially you can observe here, I am assigning ds is equal to 0. Means that is what the, okay, DA, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು DA ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, that is my source. That's why the distance for that will be 0. That is what I am assigning. Then I update this priority of S with the ds, making ds the minimum. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ priority queue initially empty ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದು the size of this priority queue will be same as that the size of the particular how many vertex will be there. After the priority size irutte, priority queue size. I will apply this decrease. How I will apply is, initially VT will be null. Illi nodi. Initially here this one will be null. This is what I call as VT. Okay, this is what I call as V minus VT. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ತೆಗೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಉಳಿದ ವರ್ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬೆಳೀತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಏನು ಕರೀತೇನೆ, okay, VT minus V. This will be my VT. Okay, this will be my VT minus V. Okay, that is what. Okay, so VT initial will be null. I equal to 0 to length of V minus 1. What I do is delete minimum. Okay, delete minimum, and I'll make that one as a U star. Delete minimum of Q andre ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ what I am going to find as a minimum here. Okay, ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. That's why this now it will become a U star. Okay, this particular B is called as a U star. I'm going to delete this one and I'm going to insert here. Okay, this operation is called as delete, and bringing this one from to this here is as a insert. That is what. Okay, so that's what they are doing. Insert andre ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾನು ಏನು ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್. ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾನೇನು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಡಿಲೀಟ್. Okay, then nothing but decrease operation. Okay, so delete minimum error delete ಮಾಡಿ U star ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೇನೆ. Expanding the tree, choose the locally best vertex. Okay, choose the locally best vertex. ಅಂದ್ರೆ locally best vertex ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನಲ್ಲ this one. Okay, A to B will be my best vertex. Locally best vertex ಅಂದ್ರೆ B ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು A ಇಂದ B ಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ 3, 5, 6 ಗೆ 3 ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು locally best vertex. Similarly B ಬಂದಾಗ which is my locally best vertex C, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ B to C 1 ಇದೆ distance. That is what I call as locally best vertex, and that is I am going to add into V. VT union U star ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನ VT. This is where you can see. So this is my VT. So VT union U star ಅಂದ್ರೆ B of A, 3 ತೆಗೆದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ. So this will be my VT union of U star. Okay. Then for every vertex in V minus VT that is adjacent to U star, do du star plus W of U star comma U is less than du. Means this is nothing but ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ A of 5, okay, A of 5 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು where somewhere come here A, 5 ಇದೆ ಥ್ರೂ C ನಾನು FA ಗೆ ಈ ತರನು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ A to B, B to C, C to F ಬರ್ಬೋದು. 4 plus 5, 5 plus 3 ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 8 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ 8 is minimum or 5 is minimum. ಇದೆರಡು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ I am going to do this. Means for every vertex in V minus VT that is adjacent to U star, adjacent ಇರೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ if DU star ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹೊಸ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇದು ಹೊಸ ವೇಟ್ is less than old distance ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಓಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಇದೆರಡನ್ನೂ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊಸ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೇನೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೊಸ ಪಾತ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. The updation of DU and PU, here what you can see, this is what the DU and this is what the PU. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದು DU, ಇದು PU. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ I am going on updating the things. Then decrease again. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ. This is how the algorithm will work. Okay. Okay. So we are left with less than 1 minute. So today I'll wind up here. Okay. So kindly go through this video which I'm going to upload to the drive. Okay. And yesterday's class I